Hi class, my name is Sergio. I'm just going to talk through some of the modifications of my constitution. So, right off the bat, in Article 1, I got rid of the 3/5 portion, which is irrelevant anyways. But, oh yeah, and I also changed some of the language, which I found one phrase was in Latin, which is kind of neat, but I changed it to English too. Um, this Article 1, Section 5 talks about how each house may determine the rules of its proceedings if a member is accused of any wrongdoing. And I thought this was weird, and so I changed it to the Supreme Court should try and or punish its members for any disorderly behavior. Also, oh yeah, I got rid of Article 1, Section 9 altogether. Article 2, Section 2 talks about the power of the president and states that the president can grant pardons against anyone with an offense against the United States. So I wanted to add that where it says pardons of offenses against the United States, I wanted to put that once approved by the Special Committee of the Justice Department, then then the pardon could be granted. Because much like how there is checks and balances on our three branches of government, I believe that there should be at least one for this presidential power. Let's see. Amendment 15, Section 1 talks about the rights of people who want to vote. It says that we can't deny, or that the government can't deny, the voting rights of anyone based on their race, color, and I wanted to add criminal background because I believe that even the people who have committed crimes still have a say in our society. Except for those people who commit treason, I still put there that they don't get a vote. But I also added at the end that citizens also have a right to an accessible voting location and capable voting machines. Because I'm pretty sure we've all heard of the voter suppression that was happening back in the presidential elections of 2020. And so I believe that by adding this here, we can make it harder for people to suppress voters. So, I also added 3 extra amendments on top of the 27, and I'll just quickly go over them. Amendment 28 says that privatizations of schools, jails, hospitals, or militias is prohibited. So I did this thinking of the problem of private prisons in this country, and so I wanted to put in writing. I wanted to put in writing that the privatization of jails or prisons is prohibited, and it doesn't only extend to that. Third parties should not be as involved in schools, hospitals, or militias. I put that although maybe third parties may help for the construction of buildings or offices and whatnot, uh, they can help there, but the functioning and authority should always remain within the state or federal government. Amendment 29 says that under no circumstances will federally protected parks or native land be disenfranchised or sold to any company. I believe that any native land that we still have, we should preserve with all our will. Um, it means not putting pipelines through it. It means giving adequate cleaning services, and it means leaving it alone at times, right? And my last amendment, Amendment 30, says that under no circumstances can Congress approve the bombing of rural or urban enemy cities, unless it is inhabited or no innocent civilians live there within sufficient distance, or unless an enemy bomb has devastated U.S. soil on a civilian area. So yeah, that was a lot, I know, but I wanted to be specific because whether or not you agree that the bombing of Hiroshima or other cities was justified back in World War II, we can all agree that it was very devastating to the Japanese people. And so I just wanted to put it in writing that it is strictly prohibited and can only happen unless they have bombed a civilian area first. So, yeah, that it would be my ideal constitution. Thank you for listening.